Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about one of my absolute favorite things, and that is handbags. I could discuss purses all day, every day until the end of time. Even since I was like a teenager, I've sort of held this belief within myself that while the outfit by itself is very good, shoes and handbags are truly two of the things that can take it to the next level. I have been in love with and acquiring handbags for many years, so much so that I remember my aunt commenting on it when I would go visit family in Tennessee when I was in my teens, and we'd go to the flea market, and they joked that I would see a stall and just go, purses, 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 because I was always on the hunt for another handbag. And while I am a big lover of a big old giant carry everything workhorse of a bag, over the years I have also accumulated much smaller bags that, while they may not have the same day-to-day practicality, I've been bringing into a purposeful rotation because if I have them, I want to use them. I've also been sort of toying with the carry a big bag with all my shit in it and carry a small bag with the essentials. And while I have done more in-depth reviews of handbags, if you're interested in seeing any of that, go check out my channel. Should you feel so inclined, subscribe, because every like, subscribe, and tap of that notification is a boop on the adorable snoot of one of my kitties. Hey, baby, can we have a boop? Can we have a boop? Oh, he's a baby. Just a boop, boop. What was that? And while I really like doing the in-depth bag reviews, I thought I would just go through and show you the bags that I have been using, sort of a briefer thoughts and opinions on them. And if I ever bring up or talk about a bag that you all would like to have a more dedicated review of, definitely let me know down below. But I love hearing myself talk. I have gone on far enough. Let's just start talking about some handbags. I would like to give a brief shout out to this one in particular because I am planning on doing a full review. This is the Dooney and Bourke Amaly tote in the small size. Unfortunately, not all of these bags have names. Some of them are vintage. I will do my best to see if I can't find a name that I can tag at least down below or on the screen here somewhere. But this is Dooney and Bourke. I have discussed my love for Dooney and Bourke and for how much you can pay for them on the secondhand market versus the quality that you get. These are fantastic bags for people wanting to get into quality leather goods without really jumping into those mid luxury price points. I do want to touch on the fact that this is one of my favorite kinds of leather. This is Florentine leather. It is sturdy. It is smooth. It's the good shit. It wears really beautiful. I have a couple different bags with Florentine leather and I just absolutely love them. Probably my least favorite thing about this is the fact that the strap doesn't disconnect because I like having the ability to do it crossbody, but I also like being, oh, I'm going to get Mary Kate and Ashley, going to get some coffee. It's got fantastic construction. This bag holds a whole lot, and it isn't one that I would consider to be like on the smaller side. It definitely is, I think, mid. It's a really good size for a nice practical crossbody. This is again one that I just really throw on when I just really want to have something that's stylish but also practical. Anytime Emma and I go into DC, this is one on the top 5 rotation list that I would take. Next is one that sort of started this idea because it's one that when I went through my vintage Coach collection, which I will leave that link down below as well, should you be so interested. And I had it and it's beautiful, but I just hadn't been using it. I know that this is a iteration of the Coach Hampton. Coach is one that really, really likes to just take a name and run with it. And even though it has the same name, it's got a couple different styles in that same name. so it's kind of difficult finding what goes where and what belongs to what bag. But it is in this beautiful, like, avocado 70s green. This color is an absolutely perfect shade of green. It has a lot of space. It's got this big old compartment here, this big old compartment here, and then a big old one right down the middle of its insides. And while I really love the leather and the construction of this bag and the color, my biggest issue is how thin the straps are, especially in comparison to how heavy this hardware is. It's got some loose stitching here. I honestly probably paid more for this than I would now if I were to come across this online. This was on Mercari. At that time, I was just sort of on the hunt for green Coach handbags that fell within my price point, because green is one of those colors, especially in more vintage Coach, that seem to fetch or at least put online for a higher premium price point. And while using it, it had a nice level of practicality. I love the shape. I love the size. I would probably love it more if, again, these were gone and we just had a straight strap coming up. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna put something in here and it's just gonna rip right out off of it. I don't know if that's just me. I have a tendency to be really weird about my clothes. Like, if I really like something, I'm like, I don't want to use it because I'm afraid it's gonna break, and then if I don't break, I'm not gonna have it. Love the nice big bold Coach. This is not my favorite type of leather by them. Does it even say what kind it is? Doesn't say the kind. My favorite is definitely glove tanned leather from them, which you will see shortly here. But I've used it. I've enjoyed it. It's definitely one on the rotation. Like I said, that I have enjoyed using it. I'm just not entirely sure. I should probably go through and cut some of these strands here. It's got, where's the one? It's got this little section here that's starting to peel out. And I understand with wear and tear and with use, nothing is going to stay perfect forever. Things are naturally going to break down. This is organic material for the most part. And it looks really, really good. Like, this really is one that just makes a statement, really pops against a lot of the neutrals that I have in my wardrobe. It looks great with blue. It looks great with brown. It looks great with a myriad of other greens. I definitely wouldn't purchase any more, and it only just... I wouldn't purchase more of the Hampton in this style. Again, I just wish that it wasn't so heavy in this department, because I feel like it detracts from the quality and just the structure and everything and the leather. But I don't know. What do you all think? One that I'm not even sure why I hadn't been using it as much as I should. I think because I rely so much on these bigger ones that when it comes to the little ones, I'm just like, well, it just doesn't hold enough. But this, surprisingly, for the size of it, I guess this is like a small medium. This is a Coach Soho, which, for those of you who don't know, you know now. The Coach Soho is one of my absolute favorite shapes of a handbag. I just fucking love this. I was actually at the Salvation Army. You'll see in a thrift with me. I like the Salvation Army for clothes, but when it comes to handbags that they get, they think pretty highly of the stuff that they get. And for the fact that they're getting it for free, there was a Coach Soho that I was like, it's behind the counter. What is it? What is it? It was like $129 because it was a rare, I'm not sure how rare it is, but a rare Coach Soho. And I'm like, for $129. This one I think I got for like $45. But I just love the design of this. It's so sleek, and it's just got that absolutely perfect 90s Y2K without being like kitschy or costumey. Again, I don't think this is the glove tanned. It's from cowhide, and it is, again, really great, just supple. Part of the reason I love vintage Coach, contemporary Coach, I feel, unless I can get it on the secondhand market, is just a bit more than I want to pay for a handbag from Coach. No offense to Coach. I mean, a little bit maybe. They have re-released some of their older vintage designs, but like they're like $400 to $500, and I just don't have that in my budget for Coach. Like I could get a lot of vintage Coach online for $400 to $500. I could get multiple handbags. But this one has got a really nice amount. It's got this pocket here, and then another one here, and then the inner pocket. I'm so good at this. Just got a nice amount of room. It keeps things really organized. I'm able to have my little notebooks. I'm able to have my wallet, my pens, my chapstick, my little makeup bag. Again, when I started using this one, I was a bit surprised with how much I was able to stuff in it because I tend to over carry. The nice tag. I love all of the contrast stitching. Most of my Sohos are in a smaller size, looking like this size rather than this size. And in the future, I would love to find more in this size, in more colors that I would wear. This is a perfect, gorgeous chocolate brown, and this is one that, again, I was really pleased and maybe a little bit surprised with how practical it became. Now these ones I think are a little bit more unrealistic, just because I do carry around a lot with me, but this one has become an absolute favorite, and I actually had to like force myself to put it aside, carry something else. Next up is one that I'm still kind of struggling with my relationship with, and it's going to be maybe potentially a bit shocking. It is this Gucci Jackie Hobo. This is my favorite iteration of the Jackie clasp right here. I just really love this piston one here. I've shown it multiple times. This is my super vintage, just regular Gucci Jackie. And I was like, well, if I love this one, surely a hobo bag would be even better. It also came with a whole bunch of obnoxious, oversized, I mean, I feel like I'm shaming this bag, but like I'm the one that bought it. It's not its fault. There was a while there where hobo bags were like my end all be all. And now that I'm like in my style that I feel like I'm going to be in for an extended period of time, I'm now much more of a structured but relaxed, and this one just, it's a bag. I mean, when it comes to hobos, it's not, doesn't have too big of a bottom going on there, but it is just a giant sack, which isn't its fault. That's what it was designed to be. It didn't come with the strap. This is actually a strap from my Fendi, one of my Fendi peekaboos, and I just don't know. The color is absolutely stunning. That ombre, the dark brown. It's got this beautiful stitching up like this. I just haven't, I mean, if I'm sitting here questioning this and it just, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a bit bulky. I carried it around for a while, probably at least a good month, because I just hadn't been reaching for it. And I was like, the only way to figure out if I'm going to, you know, whatever, is to actually wear it and use it. And again, I'm just kind of at a crossroads of, I love the design. It's beautiful. This leather is sumptuous, decadent, delicious. Maybe if it were like a little longer, I know they do make Gucci iterations of the Jackie that are longer, and it just feels a bit awkward to me. Maybe I should make a styling handbags that I don't wear video. I'm not sure. It's a little bit funky dealing with this strap here when you're just trying to, can I help you? It's a baby. Can I help you, baby? This is just one that I bought and hadn't really been using, and then got kind of, when I started using it, it wasn't as amazing, and like it's a big sack. It doesn't hold things as well as I would necessarily like. It is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous bag. I'm just trying to figure out if it really is for me and something that I would want to hold on to because it's a gorgeous Gucci Jackie. Getting a hold of the Jackies in a color, in a shape, in everything that I would like is few, far, and in between on the secondhand market in a price point that I approve of. Then definitely on the practical side of things, we've got some vintage Coach glove tanned leather. This is just the best of the best of the best with honors, sir. I love a lot of the simplicity of the early Coach designs. I'm pretty sure these are from the 90s. I need to really get better. Apparently, there's a way to decipher the serial numbers here to figure out like when it was made. I should probably invest some time into learning how to do that. But just the simple, sleek designs, the nice, simple hardware, the emphasis on function, the simplistic design that really helps focus on the quality of the materials used and the quality of the construction. This is just an absolutely perfect crossbody. I adore the color of this. This one, I don't adore as much color-wise. This is a very classic, I don't know, this isn't cognac. I guess I still got some stuff up in there. I'm so good at just bouncing from purse to purse to purse and then being later and being like, ooh, piece of candy. I really love these ones, especially when I'm able to go matchy-matchy a la Caroline Tucker. She has taught me the beauty of matching a bag to shoes, and I mean, could we have a more perfect pair? It just leads to a level of coordination that I aspire to. Back when I was like in my early teens, when my now girlfriend were in our early teens, she called me a symphony of coordination, and I have been chasing that high ever since. But these are just, this is less of like I pulled these out to use them, and more these are just, again, if I'm going for a crossbody, this is another one that if Emma and I are making a trip to DC, or if I'm going out thrifting and I just need something easy to throw my stuff into while also looking good and maintaining the fashionable vibe that I am living for. Highly, highly recommend. Again, if you're looking to get into quality leather handbags, it can be a bit frustrating and to navigate purchasing them online because you can get them for less money than what contemporary Coach would be, but people also like charging a lot of money for contemporary Coach. So in order to find things in your price point, you might have to do a little bit of digging. Another glove tanned gloriousness. 1998 called, and it wants its handbag back, but it can pry it from my cold, unalive hands. I know this one has a name, so I will do my best to leave it here or down below. Again, the beautiful stitching, just the firm, wonderful craftsmanship, the structure, the materials. And these ones, although while it is a sack, just like I was bitching about in that Gucci one, it doesn't feel like I lose everything all in it. Now it is definitely smaller, so that could be, excuse me. Any of y'all remember Burp Squad? Should we bring that back? Because now that I'm on the Trulicity for my diabetes, it is definitely nothing but endless burps. I love this just really firm, sturdy bottom with this thick stitching here. It just feels the construction, the leather. This is really, really what I live for, and one of the examples of why I really like investing in vintage, because this has already been on the planet for however long, and I want to have it to be on here for even longer. And it's just great construction, great quality. It's again, that glove tanned leather, do it for me every single time. It's one when I want to be practical, but maybe a little more stylish. Like this hangs so nice like that. It doesn't bunch up here. I don't feel like it's uncomfortable. It's really attractive. You can carry it like this without it seeming too awkward. Looks good carrying it one hand, all fashion magazine like. I'm just like, I too hold my handbags like this. Absolutely love it. I actually have this bag in 2 other colors that I will be pulling in and rotating. I will probably be doing this every couple of months if y'all would like me to. I like talking about bags. I could do it till the cows come home, leave, graduate from college, and have their own lives. Then last but not least, a final touch on is going to be one that in my Coach video, I had several people be like, what's the name of it? Where is it from? Like, I don't know. It's secondhand. I'm sorry. But it is this glorious, gorgeous incarnation of the Coach Soho. This is one, for a while, it sat on a pedestal, and I was like, mustn't touch it, mustn't use it, only on special occasions. And recently I've just been like, screw it, I'm wearing it, I'm using it. You know, if it does fall apart, it fell apart having a good life, being abused by me. The details, I am a love-hate relationship with monogram printing, but the printing then with the contrast of the leather and really secure hardware, the only real wear that this has on it is on this bit, is it's all cracked, which like it's cracked in a way that it's just got all these little in there, but it's not like damaged in the sense where it really affects the bag. It's just part of wear and tear from the design. So many gorgeous details. These pockets are actually real. And like that other Soho I talked about, it holds a lot. And this isn't even, I took some stuff out because I had to do my face today. And it's still got a lot of room all up in there. Gorgeous hang tag, the purple violet lining. Every little detail of this bag just does it for me over and over and over again. It's got a pocket right back here, holds a good amount of stuff, is sturdy, is eye-catching, truly adds the perfect essence of the 90s and early 2000s that I am trying to evoke with my handbag collection. This is a crowning joy, a pride and joy. My child. I know that's an iteration of the Soho, unfortunately, because Coach they have so many bags, so many versions, such a wide discography of handbags. It's just really hard to locate time and release and name and everything like that. I just wanted to touch up on this one because this is the one that I am currently using, and I need to be like, okay, you've used it for a while, that's great, and using things over and over again is good, but I want to get use out of all that I have. And if y'all are interested, I'll keep sharing all that I have with y'all. All right, that is the dissection of my current handbag rotation. I just thought this would be something fun to do. I love making handbag related content. I do have more in-depth reviews planned to be doing, but I thought this would be a fun in between to just have a little purse talk. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah.